Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a book review on Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbit. This book takes place in the early 1800s in a town called Tree Gap. And our main character is 10-year-old Winnie Foster. Winnie Foster lives in a house with her grandmother, mom, and dad. And her house is surrounded by a fence. And outside the fence are the woods, which they call the forest. And one day, while Winnie's playing out in her yard, a man in a yellow suit comes up to her and asks her questions. She doesn't know how to answer them, so she gets her grandma. Her grandma doesn't like this man in the yellow suit, so she sends her inside and locks the gate. After a while, the man in the yellow suit left. Anyway, the next day, Winnie asks her grandma if she can go outside in the woods so that she can walk a little. And her grandma says yes. While she's walking in the woods, she sees Jesse, a 17-year-old boy, drinking from a spring. And Winnie says hi to him and talks to him, and she asks if she can also drink from the same spring. But Jesse says no. He goes and brings his mom, who takes Winnie with her to her house, which is 20 miles outside of Tree Gap. And at that house, she explains to Winnie why she's not allowed to drink from that spring. It's because that spring makes her age go backward and makes her look better. But the man in the yellow suit overheard their conversation. And the man in the yellow suit, after all, came back with legal papers that stated that he owns that portion of the woods now, with the spring. He wants other people who would pay a fortune to get their hands on that water. May kills him instantly, and the constable sees May kill the man in the yellow suit, so the constable puts May in prison. But May's son and her family, and with Winnie right beside them, help break the iron bars of the prison and help May escape. And then Winnie takes May's place in the prison cell. This all happens at midnight. They give Winnie a bottle of water from the spring, which they want her to use sometime. After that, when they go in the morning, they see that May is no longer in the prison cell, and they see Winnie there. They let Winnie go. She goes back to her grandmother, mom, and dad, who are happy to have her back. But with the bottle of water from the spring, she saves a toad from a dog and pours the water on the toad. And after Winnie dies after a long time, the Tucks, who haven't seen her after they escaped, they went and visited her grave. After that, while they were going back to their house, which is outside of Tree Gap, they see the toad that Winnie poured the spring water on. And so that's how the book ends. I'd rate this book at 10 out of 10 because it's short and good page turner. And I'd recommend this book for anyone who likes realistic fiction. Thank you for watching.